and Indian High Commissioner in London.
side has a prize for the American Science Competition. I would be loath to praise it, so it feels like it. You will definitely have to make this available for display because you all need to really take a look. This is a magnificent piece of work that looks like it was buried in a bog. Really well preserved. Got here another bit. It was a late planet that was animated by the Shire of Fenix filled with this black as well. For the generosity of the Kingdom of Atlantia, Viva! Viva! Their Royal Majesties now invite into their court their ambassadors from their solar majesties of Atenfeld, Baroness Umiko and Baron Richard. Reminded to make them Baron and Baroness of their court. These people are very special to us, and that's why we feel it important now.
My lords and ladies, as the Majesties of Angel have been so kind to give us a gift, I'll hope you'll join us in giving This morning, we gave your parents gifts and showed off the wealth and generosity of Elmere, and we would love to do the same for you. So if I may, I have a gift for specifically His Majesty. He showed the gifts of silver this morning, and I wish to bring you
gifts of coffee crisp with which to bribe the landocrat at Pennsic. There's this nice spot right across from the Pennsic point. Lots of shade trees.
For their highnesses of Elmere.
Here it is, we do not remember something for Her Majesty. As Her Highness has presented His Majesty with gifts of gold, we are presenting with gifts of silver and gifts of essential oils.
For both their highnesses of Elmere. What sail! Their Majesties now summon forth those members of the populace who wish to swear fealty at this time. Mistress Catherine de la Rose and Sir Jafar al-Saha.
Your Majesties, if you plan to follow the customs of this our middle kingdom, and grant to us the right of county for our time on the throne, I would beg a boon.
Within our power,
It is traditional that you who have served as sovereign should receive his rank first. But no greater joy has been my time than to serve by your side. No king has ever had such a good friend and such a good helpmate as you have been to me. I began to do my oath of knighthood to be champion of right and the good, but I allowed myself to receive my new title before you did. I would beg that you declare Catherine Countess first.
From the first days of the Mid-Realm unto this day, it has been known in this kingdom that a man-at-arms fights upon the field, defeating all others in tournament, in order to have the privilege of crowning his chosen lady, our queen and love of beauty. It is therefore fitting that those who have inspired such valor and have worn the crown with such grace and courtesy shall be acknowledged countesses. And these countesses shall bear as their emblem a coronet embattled of gold, ornamented as they might see fit. And by token of this coronet will they be known as persons of great merit and consequence. They shall be addressed as my lady countess, and great respect shall be given them.
Memory of the joy, the time we served together. My honor and business.
day, it has been known in this kingdom that a man at arms fights upon the field, defeating all others in tournament, in order that he might crown his chosen lady, our Queen of Love and Beauty. It is therefore fitting that those who have been so inspired, and have borne the weight of the crown, who have ruled these lands as king, shall be acknowledged counts. And these counts shall bear as their emblem a coronet, embattled with gold, ornamented as they might see fit, and by token of this coronet, they be known as persons of great merit and consequence. They shall be addressed as my Lord Count, and great respect shall be given them. From our thrones in our Shire of the Fenix.
This scroll from the hand of Saif al-Ghular Tariq ibn Abdul.
Your Excellencies, His Majesty and I are rather troubled by one thing.
One small matter.
As we have gone through files, there's something you left undone.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid I can see that
A grievous wrong was committed.
Their Majesties call forth William Michael Kelrickson. As has been known in this realm from ancient times, it is the privilege of the crown to create certain honors and to bestow these honors upon worthy subjects at its pleasure. And foremost among these honors is that of court baron, for to be created court baron. And while a court baron shall have no power by the
unexcusable honor and great distinction for himself and his deeds. For a court baron may be known by the title Baron, and then his proper name, and may wear, to signify his nobility, a silver coronet ornamented with 6 pearls.
When we were fortunate enough to win in the far we thought at that time that this is something that we would want to do. Little did we know how much you would grow in nobility and kindness, and how much service you would pour forth to support your lady.
Your Excellency, did you care to say any words?
Lord William, you've done things I cannot do. I could not have, with a cheery face and a happy smile, let some guy who was pretty good with a stick borrow my wife for a year. You do me great honor by your trust, by your support, always the happy face, always helping. What they do for you today, I had planned to do for you. But their Highnesses had the plan further along, or their Majesties.
You're still children to us in our
I can see they had the right of it. You truly are this time.
I hope you didn't feel forgotten this afternoon, of course. You've done us all. I've done everything.
Let all gentles and nobility know that we, Finn and Garland, King and Queen of the Midrealm, having seen such nobility in Il Savorito William Michael Calrickson, by his never-ending patience, kindness, and generosity in sharing and helping his lady wife out her reign, we wish to bestow upon him the right to style himself Baron of our court, and shall wear a coronet of silver ornamented with 6 pearls. Though a baron of the court holds no authority or power to command, yet he is to be granted such honor and respect as befits this person of great worth and courtesy. Confirmed by our hands this 14th day of May, on Societatis 29, in our Shire of the Fenix.
This scroll from the pen of Cassandra Eleonora della Milano.
There's one final thing that we wish to do. Unfortunately, we were unprepared. It would seem that you now have a most excellent household with the large number of barons and baronesses in the court and your excellency as well. We were going to give you a bottle of a mystic substance known as Advil.
There's one other nectar of the gods, but it's so delicate and delicious it is not permissible in this site. But this is called truffle of my affection that I will give to you perhaps in reference.
I think that we can forego any need to tax for a while. I think we could probably go a month or two.
However, I don't think we're going to be sitting in any of our new gardens for a while.
Your Majesties have been most indulgent. I promise not to be interfered with my taxes as an earlier grade.
Oh, good. After all, we do have plans to visit our cousins in Meridies lately.
There's one last thing entitled to a queen.
Her Majesty invites forth the Order of the Rose to witness their wisdom.
To be a queen is an interesting job. I've heard the stories of golf wars and the trip back. The Estrella stories where you made such an impression on our noble cousins and brought such glory and honor to the Middle Kingdom. To be a member of the Order of the Rose is to be the conscience of the Middle Kingdom. You symbolize the voice of the people who speaks to the crown and tells us what it means to wear the crown. And you speak to the people and tell them what the crown should represent. You're the voice that tells us when we're doing right and when we're doing wrong, that advises us on grace and gentility. You're the epitome of the Middle Kingdom. This rose medallion was given to me by the Honorable Mrs. Alexis. I hope you will accept it as a token of the incredible esteem in which His Majesty and I hold you.
Let it be known that we, Garlanda and Finn, Queen and King of the Midrealm, are right mindful of Countess Catherine de la Rose's service to her kingdom, and are resolved to create her a Lady of the Rose. The rose stands as a symbol of the Queen of Love and Beauty, and as one who has set an example of courteous and noble behavior. She has supported the aims and ideals of our society, and she has consistently shown respect for the crown of the Middle Kingdom. She has willingly shared her knowledge and ability with others. Therefore, by our royal prerogative, we introduce her into this Order of the Rose and ask her to bear this rose as token, and to bear it as she has borne the crown of the Middle Kingdom with grace and dignity.
Your Excellency, I was one of those noble peasants of Estrella, and I was most impressed by you. As I was given the honor to serve as Queen of Atlantia during the first part of your reign, and I found you ever gracious. And it was a great joy to be with you during Estrella. This token is for the ladies of the Rose from Atlantia. We will enjoy it and have it with our love.
Your Excellency, you know all my feelings on you. I hope to get you some small token, and once again,
Well, you've paid all those sumptuary taxes. You needed things to earn them.
For His Excellency, and Her Excellency!
Shire of Fenix. As you know, we recently petitioned your dearly beloved predecessors, Jafar and Captain, to grant our group baronial status. While it would be our belief that they intended to grant our request eventually, they quite simply were too slow to suit our needs. Now that they are out of the way, we can only hope that you will act with more haste. It would be a shame to see our new king and queen meet a similar horrible fate for such justice.
Your lordship, are you threatening us?
Your Majesties, I would never threaten you. You have many loyal servants here. Our members include many kingdom and regional officers, as well as peers of the realm. Mistress Marin, your kingdom seneschal, would never seek to usurp your power.
That's good.
She's the one standing. I, of course, as your chirurgeon, will always seek to improve your health and safeguard your well-being. Your deputy Earl Marshal, in charge of the Open Region, David Dragonhawk, will of course ensure your safety on the field in our area and lead your troops to battle on the proper side. The regional exchequer, Lord Ruan, of course, would never misplace any funds that were collected in your name in our area. Our kingdom butler, Lady Signy, would never proclaim any slander or allow any misjustice on your part. Lady Tamar, your regional signet, would of course be sure to make sure, would of course ensure that your courts run smoothly, providing the scrolls necessary to honor your kingdom members. Mistress Ingrid de Marksberry, our Laurel and Yard of Cooking, would never prepare a dish which would disturb your delicate digestion. And Master Gordon, our expert in bone carving, well, I'm sure he already has a good supply. And of course, Sir Amaranth, our knight of the realm, would only use his sword in your defense, or lead the Phoenix fighting force on your behalf in any conflict.
Well, you seem to need a certain measure of royal control. Just in case anybody gets any ideas. After all,
The guild headquarters does reside within Shire.
Sir Amaranth Wolfbane, and Lady Adonna the Tartar.
Noble sir, gentle lady, it has pleased us that the diligence of your efforts in controlling this group have offered us such an illustrious, interesting, and prestigious addition. To our realm, that the people of this kingdom should know the worth of these people. But the herald read forth the decision of our hearing.
Their Royal Majesties fit in Garland, with the counsel and approval of the Curia of the Middle Kingdom, do hereby elevate the Shire of the Fenix to the status of barony.
It would seem that you can function together and accomplish good things for this kingdom. Governed in the name of the crown, over these people. They do pretty much have you surrounded.
Remember, the whole point is control here. That's the whole point is control here.
Feel the other way forward. I hear you what you're looking for. I
Here is where fealty and belongs to the crown of the middle kingdom.
Behold the Baron of Fenix.
Behold the Baron of the crown.
To loyally uphold and enforce the laws of the land.
To loyally uphold and enforce the laws of the land.
Give wise counsel to the crown.
Give wise counsel to the crown.
According to my knowledge and ability.
According to my knowledge and ability.
Thus swear I.
Thus swear I, Amaranth Wolfbane.
Officially clear. Fail to report that which is true. Fail to neglect, service with honor, proliferation. We thank you for keeping these lands safe for us. Thank you for administering them to our nation. It is only proper, as you have sworn fealty to the crown, and been willing to govern in our names these lands, that you be styled the first Baron and Baroness.
Let it be known that we, Finn, King Baron of Arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Garland, our Queen, are most pleased with the service given us by Amaranth Wolfbane and Adonna in our Barony of the Fenix. In consideration of their unceasing efforts, do we create them, Baron and Baroness Fenix, to have and to hold of us and our successors in fealty and honor the lands of Fenix, and to employ without let or hindrance all symbols and ornaments of that rank from this time onward, done this 14th day of May, our Societatis 29, while sitting on our thrones in our Barony of the Fenix, in testimony whereof we have set our hands and seal. Fin Rex Garlanda Regina.
These scrolls from the hands of Colin.
Your Excellencies, pray join us in our court.
For the Barony of the Fenix! Hoorah! May it be known that we, Finn, King by right of arms of the Midrealm, and Garlanda our Queen, right mindful of the skills and dramatic deeds that Wolfbane has displayed upon the battlefield, most notably his inspired leadership as the heart and soul of the Phoenix fighting force. We are minded to make him a companion of our Order of the Dragons too. We bestow on him all rights and responsibilities of this rank, and the right to bear the badge, or, on a pale bird, 3-fanged pale-wise boar. Finn, Rex, Garlanda, Regina.
When my ancestors sat last upon this throne by the name of Finn, united one another in the games of war. There are knights in this kingdom that covet their dragons too more than any other world they have. I cannot think of a more fitting award than the man who has built up and provided the heart and soul of a wonderful group of people.
This may be the first time I've seen you without your hands full.
For Lord Lancelin,
Their Majesty called forth Mistress Miriam of Blackwood, Mistress of the Pelican.
Your Majesty, I come again before the sound of the Museum, pray the boon.
Be a right and proper thing, and within our power, Mistress Shire.
I ask that you consider for entrance into the order of Pelican, Baron and Baroness.
You are pleasure.
Their Majesty summon their most royal order of the Pelican.
Good masters and mistresses of the Pelican. Is it your wish to see Baron of the East Isle elevated to this most noble and prestigious work of society? It is.
Mistress Marion of the East Isles, present yourself before their Majesties. Would Sir Colin Cuthbert, Mistress Alexis McAllister of Beverley, and Mistress Countess Catherine de la Rose, please present themselves before their Majesties.
You advise us on this kind of work.
During my tenure on the Dragon Thrones, it was my absolute delight and privilege to work with Mistress Marion as the Kingdom's Seneschal, and so as what I call affectionately our corporate lawyer on staff. She has a sense of wisdom and a gentle spirit that make her a wonderful person to work with. Her courtesy is unequaled. I'm delighted to speak on her behalf today as a lady of the rose. I, Mistress Alexis McAllister, Mistress of the Law and of Arts of the New Kingdom, attest that this region will be lost without her. 5 years ago, Mistress Marion was inactive. We had no fear. Today, we have both knights and Pelican in Kentucky and Southwestern Ohio. We have a brand new area today. And I especially would like to commend you further and her to you for your skill and
Your Majesties, good generals, I, Sir Colin Cuthbert,
long ago when the world was young. The Middle Kingdom was very young. I was introduced to a young lady in Northwoods who had a heart of gold, that spoke with iron and had deeds of honor. I went away on crusades and came back to the kingdom and was delighted to find that this lady had become the kingdom's seneschal. To this day, she has not changed. And I think that Pelicans will be served very well by her.
Right, mindful of your service to this society, and responsive to the wishes of these your peers and these noble gentlemen who have spoken on your behalf, we are resolved to create you a mistress of the Pelican, which creature will nourish her young, when necessary, with the blood from her own breast, and therefore has been chosen as the most appropriate symbol of service to our society. Therefore, will you, Mistress Baron, give us your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set forth for the governance of this order, as you should live? Will you increase your labors nobly, increase your talents as befits one of your rank, and seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the society? You promise to train any dependents you may have to serve as you have served. To take from our hands the symbol of nobility and token of our esteem, wear it proudly, that all may recognize your service as we have acknowledged you this day.
Do heed the tale, as ancient vale of crumbled past does live, and you shall hear a story clear of dragons and precious gift. The halls of kings do often ring with honor-filled report, so have Finn and Garland, while fair Marion to court. She brings a smile from eastern isle and service true and quiet, daring many a fearsome task when no one sane would try it. The golden key of dragon's feet she guards a low reproach. A phoenix flies, free in the sky, was Marin's doing most. How many times, when battle chimes would otherwise ring loud, her gentle words were spoken, and heard and calm came to the crowd. So we Finn, Jarl the king, and Garland the worthy queen, the wisdom of our pelicans, fully heard and seen. Marin of the Eastern Isle, of whom the bards may chant for service, love, and honor, do we pelicans now grant. This we do and swear, truth in land of Phoenix rise on 14th day in month of May, of AS 29. Let all heed what herald reads, as spring gives way to summer, on the 300th manuscript by the scribe Wolfbane.
This scroll, this triptych scroll that was just shown before you from the hands of Aaron Baoud, Swiftrunner.
For Mistress Marin!
and celebrate the words of Garland, Regina, White Rose of the Mid-Realm, and think Finn, our king. Know all that Countess Caitlin Stewart has found great favor in our eyes, and she has stood in darkness with dignity, reached for justice with courage, spoken truth with honor, and ever been a source of support and friendship to the Dragon Throne. So highly do we value her, that we should mark her with our sigil, and give her this sign of the Queen's favor, the award of the Doe's Grace. We grant all rights conveyed by this rank, and the right to bear the badge azure, a sword proper, and filed of a wreath of flowers argent, slipped and leaved or.
The scroll from the hand of Isolde de la Romaine.
And you expect me to be good after this? Very well, then. I have my exclusive on one of the things to hold on to all this bounty. Let's try this again. Majesties, I beg of you.
If you write proper thing within our power, it shall be yours, Your Excellency.
Well, thank you, indeed, you are most gracious with your permission. Majesties, Excellencies, honored guests, people of the Mid-Realm, from the most highly decorated peer to the freshest babe in arms, we all have a hand in weaving the fabric of our society. It takes a specially talented pair of hands to decorate that bare canvas and enrich it into a tapestry alive and vibrant with all things good about our society. Honor, nobility, valor, courage, patience, wisdom. Such a pair of hands belong to one who is ever my friend, always my equal, and now through the grace of their Majesty's hands and the love of my brothers and sisters of the most noble order of Laurel, I beg their Majesties to elevate the Lady Belfield the Cutler into our most noble order. My beloved order, is it your will that this grand lady be elevated to your company?
Their Majesties call into their court this day Lady Valfiona Cuthbert.
My Lady Valfiona, right mindful of your service to society, responsive to the wishes of these your peers, we are minded to make you a companion in our most noble order of all, which symbol has long stood for the greatest of excellence. So to be given to you as the symbol of the mastery of your art of embroidery. Therefore, will you, my Lady Valfiona, give us your word to continue to fulfill the requirements of this order as we most surely have done until now. Will you increase your labors nobly, increase your talent as one of your rank, and seek to disseminate your knowledge to those among you? And will you promise to trade anything that you should take to do likewise? Is there a symbol of this award? That students who give me right, all practice, ladies, 80 years ago. I would love to get it. But take from our hands this symbol. Wear it proudly so that all may recognize the skill and speed of your technology. Valfiona Cuthbert, companion of the Order of the Laurel.
We, Finn, by right of arms, King of the Middle Kingdom, and Garland, our Queen of Love and Beauty, unto all whom these letters come, giveth greetings. Know ye that we, in consideration of the singular excellence and expertise, and the generosity of spirit in which she has shared with our society, do create and advance Mistress Valfiona Cuthbert to the order and the degree of Mistress of our most noble Order of the Laurel, to be in all places of honor numbered out here of our realm, with all rights, privileges, insignia, precedence, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. And furthermore, we do confirm unto her by letters patent the right to bear arms within the society without let or hindrance from any person. Done this 14th day of May, on a society on this 29, while sitting upon our thrones in our Barony of Fenix, in testimony whereof we have set our hands and sealed. For Mistress Valfiona, Prova!
There being no further business, this court is closed. All rise for their royal majesties. Finn Garland, King and Queen of the Middle Kingdom.
And for their serene highnesses of Elder, Gunther and Yolisha.
And make way for His Royal Highness of Atlantia, Wolfbane Olafson. And for their excellencies, Baron and Baroness of Phoenix. Amaranth and Adonna.
Having away, and I think that some of the people will be interested to see what the old timers have to say. And here you are hogging the whole show.
I'm
Now, how do
sorry.
you